How about we go live now? How about we go live now? How you doing? I'm going to share this on Discord, I guess. I could do that. So I'm going to do that. I was going to do a Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles stream tonight, but I woke up kind of late, and I'm all tired and stuff. I did see Squall play it for a bit, though. Final Fantasy VIII's own Squall. I saw it playing Crystal Chronicles for a bit. I'll probably play that whenever the next day I stream is. Maybe it will be tomorrow, I don't know. Now everything's up in the air. So I'm going to connect to Discord here. This is my server. Updates. Paste. Today's the 28th. Should get my keyboard, I guess. No, I'll just do the lazy man's like copy paste. There we go. At everyone, just the link. That kind of day. Oh, how do I make this go without... Do I do this? Someone did something on my phone. You heard that? Plus sign. No, it's not what I want. I guess I need a keyboard for this. I thought you could do all this stuff without a keyboard. Double click. No, I guess I'll stand up. Ugh. Hate standing up. I was gonna get my phone, but I don't need it. The chat will be right there. I'll be able to read it better here than on the phone. So I'm just trying to, like, I just thought about my camcorder again. I just want to find my cord for it. I just want to try to make it work again. I guess I could type stuff. Everyone, just looking for a cord. Come hang out! Exclamation mark. I always like to put exclamation marks in my typing because I feel like it's easier, like through body language, like visually it's easier to get a read on somebody than just through text. But I feel like texting, if you're throwing an exclamation mark out, it makes you seem excited. But I don't want to just put like a period and seem like I'm coming off as like cold or something. Text is weird. It can be misinterpreted super easily. Even regular speech, like face-to-face or whatever, can be misinterpreted. I should still probably hit enter. There, enter. Yes, I'm going to bother 100 people. At least 100. I mean, if I have, this, 1,600 or so YouTube subscribers, I'm sure I'm harassing a good number of them, too, so. I'll give them some extra harassment. There. I'm not even gonna add everyone. I don't know if I even do have to add everyone in the mega lard streaming updates. Okay, I'm gonna Control-Alt-Delete Discord close because I assume that makes everything work better. Yes. Discord, shut up. Go away, Discord. Yeah. Doing that. Hey, Fred, how you doing? Douglas. No, it's not a new setup. Although maybe I should try this as a new setup. But no, all I'm doing right now is I was going to do Crystal Chronicles, but I'm just tired and don't really want to right this second, frankly. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to find... I know the cord for this is around. I just recently did do a bit of a cleanup. Lyle, how you doing? But no, next time I stream, I'll most likely play Crystal Chronicles, if not a little bit just in my spare time. I just woke up from a nap and I'm just fried still from the day. So I'm just going to look for this cord and tinker with that for a bit. That's probably all I'm going to do. I presume you can hear me okay. yeah, just I've been feeling more like doing stuff like this lately. It's just like, you know, let's just sit here, talk about whatever. This is what I want to do. I want to look for some chords. I don't know how long the stream will be. I'm just looking for a particular chord in particular. I'll just say particular 3 times now. The webcam's not there, you're here, but how you doing? But yeah, there's my inversion table. I've been trying to think of a reason to like squeeze it into a Ring Fit Adventure stream, but I should just use it in a stream if I want to show it up. Because it is a neat contraption. What the hell did I do with this cord? So it's like one of those USB cords that, like, this is how they put it. Like, this is the male USB. And then there's the cord with the female end that has, like, the male end that you put into the computer. So I can then take, like, the scratch ticket Sundays, for instance, and put them on the computer. The reason why I stopped putting... Like, the reason why I stopped using this was I was trying to get fancy with... like 1080p and stuff like that, and somehow by doing that I made it so like I can't access the recordings anymore, and I could not figure it out. So I was just going to give it like a factory reset, and I haven't even done that yet. But now I just want to find the chord and then just work from there. Just figured I'd chat with you guys for a bit while I do it, because like I said, I'm just not feeling like a full like 4-hour or so game stream like I like to do. But I figured I could come on, find a chord, ramble for a bit. Here is a pick-me-up. Thank you for the lard pick-me-up. That reminds me, actually. I do still have half of a mystery drink, so... I won't put it here and spill it on my stuff. Just for shits and giggles right now, actually, topic change. These are N64 games I've been thinking about playing. I put them up on my TV. I didn't plan on doing this, but I am now. So, Cruisin' Exotica, because I also have... This looks like a mirror image, by the way. Cruisin' Exotica. Where is it? Of course, it'll be the last one. I'm more interested in Cruisin' World. I love Cruisin' World. Backwards, inverted Cruisin' World. What an odd thing to stream. Find your chords. It's more just an excuse to stream and just kind of babble for a bit, because I don't have it in me to do like a normal game stream. And I'm just kind of looking for excuses to do different YouTube stuff anyway, because like I still like my games. Don't get me wrong. But doing like 3 years worth of YouTube streaming without like really taking a break has fried my brain. So some sort of at least topic change every so often just helps. So I figured that's just today. I'll just do this today. Then I can just still be like, hey guys, I still exist. Hi, Speedy. Speedy also says hi. Hi, Speedy. You're a good cat. Try making something. I could make like food or so such thing. Words are difficult. I was thinking about doing like a cooking series where I would just make stuff with lard in it. And that's what I do. But yeah, I was saying before, I'll say it now too. I may as well just make this like kind of an update early in the stream. Just get it out. I'm probably going to do like, for Sundays, I'm just going to do like random whatever. What I'm trying to say is I'm probably not going to do Scratch Ticket Sunday next Sunday, because I want to do New Ticket. And I'd be repeating myself. How you doing, Alan? He is a good cat. Sitting there being all like posing for the camera. I don't even think he realizes. So, but it's great. But yeah, I just kind of want to. That might be when I do Ring Fit Adventure streams instead, just randomly on Sunday. So yeah, I just felt like saying it anywhere. So like here I said it. So what in the name of God did I do with this cord? Because I know I saw it last time I was cleaning up. It was around. But yeah, I am so like scatterbrained right now. I'm like, all right, Cruis'n Exotica Cruis'n World. But yeah, Cruis'n Exotica Cruis'n World, Flying Dragon, which I am fond of. No one has heard of it really, but I like it. It's the same people that made Little Ninja Brothers, so. Ace the Dark Ages. And WCW NWO World Tour. And Rush 2. I actually had a lot of fun with Rush 2. There's the game was sponsored by Mountain Dew, so there's like a bunch of Mountain Dew cans to collect that are floating around. But what makes the game like really fun is there's a bunch of cheats that you can unlock that are like levitation and stuff like that. So it makes it a lot easier to get the... Yeah, get Rush 2, Speedy. Is Speedy the cat choosing Rush 2? I guess with a name like that, he might be. Yeah, there's a Flying Dragon for NES for sure. I don't know if there was... And Flying Warrior, I think, was the same. Super Nintendo, I couldn't tell you. Still need to get Ring Fit. Yeah, Crystal Chronicles did just come out. I downloaded it. I had every intention of playing it, but I just at the last second I'm like, I'm too tired. I'm gonna look for this camcorder cord instead, and I'm gonna stream it for some reason. So here we are. But it can only really be in so many places. All of my cords are pretty much like right here. But I'm also like the most disorganized person on earth, so it might take me a while to actually find it. Worst case scenario, I could probably just buy one tomorrow. They probably aren't that expensive. Support my neck, Speedy. I'm developing a hump on my back, buddy. Support my neck. That's a wretched like. Look at that curvature. Ugh. Support that business, Megaheart. You need that back. Laertes. Speedy doesn't typically move cords. He'll eat cords from time to time. Not that cord. Logitech controller. Real Megaheart is actually the cat. Well, yeah. I thought everyone knew that. Yeah, he's using mind control. Yeah, the body we know has Harv. It's a corpse. Yeah. Dug himself. Speedy's now off eating some food. Is this actually a very... what the hell is this? Just for the Switch. Oh, it's for the SNES Mini. I was like, what in tarnation would this stick into? SNES Mini. I also was thinking about playing Super Metroid. Yeah, people don't have to like me looking for chords, but it's what I'm doing. It's an old ass Kingdom Hearts shirt of mine. It's like back. It was probably one of my first like 10 or so online purchases. Back when I'm like, every shirt has to be extra large, but now it's just kind of like a pajama shirt. So, where is it? What did I do with it? Energizer? What in the hell? seeing all this stuff, I'm like, what is this even? An Energizer? Like, why do I have an Energizer USB? I have no idea what that is. I never bought such crazy business. What the hell is this? Looks like a PS3 plug-in. I needed that for some reason. I think, yes, I can use this for, if I can figure out what I did with like these portable speakers. Because I've always had trouble with like getting stream notifications, like hearing them. Because if I'm playing the game like on my PS4 or whatever, I can't even access it. Like I can't even hear it because my second monitor doesn't have like its own power or audio source. But I do have a USB speaker, but it has like the PS3 cord, like the plug-in. The fat USB. I don't know what it's called, but the PS3 ones. When is Metroid Prime 4 out? Next Metroid Prime's a rhythm game. What are you updating? I'm gonna drink my mystery drink some more. It's mystery. My not sponsored mystery drink. That's a nice little bald spot there. What's that about? Where is it? Right there. I didn't know that was there. Learn new things about myself on this stream. I don't really get to see myself from this angle. Little patchy down here, if we're being honest. A little patchy. I just hide it with this. You don't know it's there. I guess it's better, so this area gets to breathe. So that might be crowding out the growth in here, like this beardedness. An M mystery, like a mystery thing. So that cord that I was looking for. So if I can find that speaker. I don't think it's any of these. It might just be on the floors. Because I don't remember actually putting my cord away. Didn't notice the bald spot. I'm probably just on. Where is it? Here's this thing for the DS, like a charging dock or whatever. I should actually just play with my DS is actually still with it. So you go with your friend. Controller. I guess I could use this opportunity to also organize these shelves. I think there's a PS1 controller right here. Say you have a device that allows you to plug in an SNES controller to a PC. No, I had it was an SNES like classic controller for the Mini. I have like Logitech controller or whatever. I've seen those like SNES replicas for the PC. They look sharp. I've never tried one. Patches, yeah. Patches, you pirate. I was going to try to talk through my, that mic. But then I was like, wait a second, the webcam's right there. And I'm still kind of ironing it. I have a funny feeling that me just using this webcam like this, I probably sound better than I've sounded for like 80% of my streams. But I don't know, I'll have to listen back later. There's another PS3 looking cord. I can never find these when I'm looking for them. And now they're just like, I found two. Another HDMI. Good coaxial. Never know when you're going to need a coaxial cable. I probably never will. Some sort of plug. Wonder if this would work for... Because I bought this dance pad for like 50 cents. It's like a plug-and-play DDR dance pad. But I don't know where the power supply is for it. Or it is. It might be this. I'm gonna put all these cords I might have a use for in the next like week or so in a pile over here. Headphones I probably have to throw out. Excuse me. This is probably going to turn into more me sorting my dresser stream rather than camcorder cords, but I don't know. I'm just rolling with it. Hey, Kaboom and stuff. I'm just talking and sorting cords. How you doing? Just playing some Crystal Chronicles. I mean, I was saying I was watching Squall do it. Looks like a good game. I don't have like a full, like, you know me, I like to have obnoxiously long, like I have obnoxiously long stream in me, so I felt like I could compromise with this. Violet Ninja, how you doing? Yeah, cable management is important. Well, I just recently done like a tidy of my apartment. So a lot of stuff isn't where I remember it either. So I have to kind of like re-find stuff. Nice. I should probably have this over here. So when Speedy inevitably wants to get up, you can see it. I don't think I'll need this anytime soon. What is this? Hey, Unit, how you doing? Yeah, I was saying, like I was planning on playing Crystal Chronicles, but I'm too tired today. I don't plan to be on tomorrow, but if I am, I'll play Crystal Chronicles. That's like the same deal with Saturday, but like Sunday for sure. Well, I shouldn't even say Sunday for sure. Oh, Speedy, I didn't know you're right there, buddy. Speedy's so quiet. Buddy, come here. He was right there. I was like, wow. Buddy. He's like, what'd I do, you bastard? You hit me. Sorry, dude. Well, feelings hurt. His face is probably hurt. Poor guy. I know he's there. You can see him. Yeah, scratch your neck. Now I want to have him in the shot while looking through my cords. So let's try to. I mean, now I can put this table to good use. This is my Dreamcast controller. I do actually still have my Dreamcast, and I do still have a Dreamcast Shenmue as well. That might be is that the only real game I have for the Dreamcast? I think maybe. I have Power Stone somewhere actually, but yeah, I do have Shenmue. Shenmue was the first game I played online. Dreamcast controller looks like blood pressure monitor. I always thought it looked like a Star Trek ship or something. To boldly go where no one has gone before. Also, since I don't know the next time I'll even get a chance to bring this up, it annoys me that the cord is on the bottom of this controller. Like what? Like I get the VMUs were here, but they have this thing for the cord to go in. So they couldn't have just built the cord to like, they couldn't have just maybe, like it's back here anyway, like your hands aren't going to go over this part. They couldn't have just built the cord in through here and out here. I don't know. I know I'm like nitpicking a 20-year-old console. But I don't get it. Is my camcorder dead yet? I'm glad it still works, sort of. Hi. Say hi. I don't even know what I just showed you, but you're welcome. Other stuff. What did I do with this cord? So I did look at everything in here. I've also talked about this like 100 times, but I've never actually had it. Yeah, cheap little Sony HD. I've had it for, I don't know, a little while now. Since around the first picnic basket video, probably. So 2016, around there. Something like that. I really should have had a camcorder for when I wrestled. If I have one regret about my entire wrestling career is that I didn't have a camcorder. Like, I do have the one match, but like well, I should have all of them. Like, looking back, but hindsight was foresight. You'd look out your ass. Anyway, this is like the stuff that I like to spray up my nose sometimes. It's called Sinus Plumber. I'm not sponsored by any of the stuff that I'm talking about randomly that I'm coming across in my house, by the way. No, Vile Ninja, I used to actually be a professional wrestler. I went through, like, training, like, professional wrestling school. Yeah, like, legitimately. Like, I wasn't in WWE or any, like, even close to that, but I did go through school and get formal training. But it's, it has, like, cayenne pepper in it and horseradish, and it just kills everything in your sinuses. So I'm just going to use it right now. So if you're squeamish about stuff going up people's noses, avert your eyes. Like, it burns a little bit, but not as much as you would think for something with cayenne pepper in it, like a nasal spray. Catchy, how you doing? Yeah, it sounds sketchy, but if you try it, then yeah. Yeah, no, it's like, no, it just would have never come up. I don't always talk about it, but yeah. But no, I didn't do like, I wish I did Olympic style wrestling, like amateur wrestling. We didn't have amateur wrestling in high school. I wish we did. It's funny to think that if there was professional wrestling when I was going through school, I probably would have been a jock instead of whatever I was. Definitely a nerd outcast type of class clown guy. I don't know how to explain what I was. I was trying to be Tom Green, basically. I'm gonna blow my nose. You let this stuff fester for a bit, let it do its magic, then you blow your nose. When I first started to use this stuff, I couldn't, like, I was able to smell things I couldn't smell before. So, oh yeah, Calgary, there's lots of wrestling up there, big time. Well, the Hearts and Can-Am over that way. Windsor. I've only just, like, kind of recently gotten back into even watching wrestling. I've just been so wrapped up in streaming. I hadn't even been following wrestling news, anything, for a while. It wasn't until AEW started to exist again that I started to pay any attention. And now I just kind of listen to the odd person talk about recaps and things of that nature. Catch the odd show. WWE as well, stuff like that. Oh, into wrestling myself. Oh, that's fine. I was super into it, as you could probably guess. But then I hurt myself. I injured my rib. But I didn't know I injured my rib for like years after. But like, I want to use that as the excuse for like, that's why I stopped wrestling, but like my heart wasn't in it either. Although I probably would have gotten further had I not fucked my back up. But them's the breaks. Show. Okay, I'm gonna not blow my nose on camera. Try to not be gross for once in my life. So. Oh, goodness. Ah, breathing and stuff. Such sweet sorrow. But I digress. I imagine at some point I'm going to want to get back into shape and try to like one last match, because I'll probably have a midlife crisis before I'm 40 or something. But right now I'm just kind of like sort of trying to get back into regular shape. I think I need to start doing like actual weightlifting again rather than just the ring fit, because I think it's messing my... What, you actually, that was super loud? I can't believe that was super loud. Connection's unstable, that's surprising. I'm shocked to hear that. Also, I want to do this. I didn't even get that right. I just recently put up a tension rod. That's better. Excuse me, I just recently put up a tension rod, and I have like this, 100% blackout curtain up. I'm trying to use it for like sound dampening purposes. I don't know how well it's working. I think it helps a little. It does help keep the moisture from getting in here when I'm like in the shower or whatever. Hey, Jez Deletion, how you doing? Yeah, just hit some push-ups. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to just start with some push-ups. Body weight exercise. I need to work on my grip though. My grip is really going to hell in a handbasket. I won't be able to carry a handbasket if I keep it up. I just haven't been doing enough like grabby, manual, labor-y type stuff, like lifting weights. Manual labor, like going to the gym. Probably was loud. I have no idea how loud any of this is. But you guys seem to be able to hear me okay, so. Anyway, I'm trying to get headphones free because they're like, thank you. Like it's missing an earbud, so like just get rid of it. Yeah. I'm gonna slam dunk these. Actually, Speedy, here's a toy. Toy headphones for Speedy. He'll play with them regardless. The toy headphones. He won't play with those ones because I'm not using them. He'll only play with the ones attached to my ear, I promise you that. Just busy destroying Mavericks with my dog. That's the spirit, as I search for it. Oh, it might even be louder, me over there. I haven't really volume tested this area. This is about as spur as the moment as these things get. There's an old phone cord. You have it around. This is one of those hoarder things that I'm never going to use that phone again. But, is there actually anything wrong with these headphones? Other than there's only one earbud? Actually, what's wrong with that? I only ever use one earbud. Do they work? Maybe I should use these. They don't look terribly comfortable, though. Yes. Yes. Look how uncomfortable this is. You can hear how uncomfortable it is. But maybe it's good. You know what? Believe it or not, that's not bad. It like actually fits my ear. Just by dumb luck, it's the right size for my ear. Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. I'll be a monkey's wumpus. This is not a headphone user's friendly stream, apparently. No, I guess not. I'm sorry. I forget how loud some of this crap can get. But yeah, eventually I just lose the earbuds, like the squishy parts, so I just get new ones. But I might actually try to use those ones. Like if they sound okay, it might even have like a mic on it. Is this like one of those chest mic dealies, like a lapel mic? Yeah, it does have a mic. It's probably the most garbage mic. But knowing me, it's probably the best I can sound. That would be my luck. But I don't know. I find some people, even if they just use like shitty Logitech mic, it just works for some voices. It's like, you know what? That just sounds good anyway. You don't need to tinker with that. It's fine. Knowing when not to tinker with shit is an art form unto itself. And I can't stop tinkering with shit. I can't leave shit alone enough to get a read on anything. It's like, oh, it seems to work next. Oh, it's okay. I had my volume at 10. I can't imagine being using headphones and never having your volume at 100. That's a burst eardrum waiting to happen. You know, I could really position that Mega Man clock a little better. I didn't really plan to set it up for the stream like this, but like, I mean, it's right there. Let's hope it doesn't fall down. Hey, Cody, how you doing? No, I just kind of started out spur of the moment looking for a cord for my camcorder. And now I'm just kind of chatting and sorting my dresser here. This dresser is old. I don't know where my dad got it, but like it's been at the house as long as I've ever remembered. And it's just one of those things I just kind of acquired. No, hey, no, I'm just sorting, just kind of sorting my cupboards here. No, I was planning on playing Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles today, but I just decided I was too tired for a normal length like game stream that I like to have. So I just decided to do this instead and just chat with you guys for a bit. Let you know that I'm okay. That I just kind of like the idea lately of just doing stuff that's not necessarily a game stream. It's just good for my brain right now. So still looking for chords, still sorting. Yeah, moving into a new place, keep it clean. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you can move into a clean place and stay on top of it, you'll save yourself a lot of work in the long run. Like, I'm the worst for that. I'll feel like I just tidied, and then like 33 years goes by, and I'm like, oh, I guess I should tidy again. Where's my Ring Fit controller? I strapped the lag strap to it so I don't lose it, because otherwise I would have lost it by now. I think I might just need to figure out a better way of grabbing this thing. Maybe I have to actually like hold it closer to my chest and not mess up my finger. Yeah. Oh yeah, sometimes you just gotta ditch some stuff. When I moved from basically from the time I was from around 2010 or so, I'd been trying to downsize from a house. But like by the time I went to move to Ontario, I had ditched like just about everything. I went up there with like a carload of my belongings, and it was just like overflowing, like up to the windows, basically. So yeah, I've had to sell like these old, not like a dresser, but I used to have a bunch of. I still have them, but they're not like here figures. Well, I have a bunch of them here now. Actually, what am I talking about? I grabbed a bunch of them. But that's what I used to keep them all on. But now a bunch of the figures are like half figures. And now I'm just like, eh. I just got this bookshelf recently, though. It's been majorly helpful. That's why I can even sort this at all. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Streams like this help everyone with the times being what they are. Some people just need people to talk to. Yeah, exactly. Because, yeah. Is that like, I tried those wrist wraps? I didn't, but I found them. I did find them, and I forgot to take them out of my car and bring them back inside. But I did. I need to find them and try them again. But yes, but no, I didn't try them just yet. But have you actually moved 58 times? That's a lot of times. Because I've moved about 12, and I feel like that's a lot. Maybe it isn't, but I feel like it's a bunch of times. But yeah, sometimes it's not bad. It's just like forget all this crap and just get new stuff. Oh wow, especially my 58th place. Well, yeah, hopefully 59th time's the charm. Yeah. Well, I have a hard time with that being like such a hoardy McHoarder. You can probably see in the distance some of my NES games over there. Hey, Speedy, you probably just broke the stream, but how you doing, buddy? But yeah, I figured like at least just start looking for a cord and then have an excuse to just stream. I feel like it would do my brain a little good too to just be able to just stream of consciousness sort of talk about stuff rather than requiring a game to do so. You know what I mean? Like being able to just talk about whatever. And then if you can do that on top of the game. I feel like that's something I've lost a little touch with the streaming, the game streaming all the time. I rely too much on it to keep a dialogue. Yeah, podcast basically. Yeah, I've thought about trying to get like some sort of podcasty thing going again, and there's no reason why I can't. I've dragged my ass on it a few times, but you know, it only takes the one time, I guess. But I don't know what I would even do it about. I've even been thinking lately, like if I want to do a, I don't know if there's enough even like Final Fantasy news during a week to be like, here's stuff that's going on with like just Final Fantasy this week. Because just the other day, it just sort of occurred to me that like a lot of my subscribers had come from Final Fantasy, so it's like and I like it. Like, that's probably how a lot of you see me. I don't know. I don't want to assume either. But also, if it's something I can do and I have fun with it, then sure. Or just whenever I feel like a thing, like monthly. I was going to put my leg up at Speedy's right here like I wanted them to be. But you're an FF bunch. Oh, for sure. Oh, yeah, Q&A could also be fun. I thought about that too, but it's like... Because on one hand, it's like, I could do a Q&A, but like, just ask me a question. But at the same time, it's different if I'm like, okay, Q&A, I'll do it in like 2 weeks. Think of a question. Then you can be like, okay, I'm going to think of a really good question that you might not be able to think of just like, you know what I mean? Where'd my mouse go? Speedy's next to the mouse. Of course he is. Talk to Hunter P. Who's Hunter P? I've never heard of Hunter P. I maybe should look into this person. Space podcast news and that once a week. Know a crap ton about that and keep up to date. Good idea, though. Something you're passionate about, why not? A lot of YouTube is just to do it. Getting going is the hardest part. Like, I'll get like dejected and like down on myself sometime with YouTube, but it's like, I feel like that's just part of the journey. Show us the auto blower. No. Not today. That's not a camcorder stream for today. Another YouTuber streamer. I think I actually caught the mystery drink. I'm going to slather it onto my skin, absorb it topically. Actually. I wouldn't say I think the entire Final Fantasy franchise is perfect, but I do like a lot of it. I'm pretty easy to please with games, though. Like, to the point that when I stream, I try really hard to, like, nitpick. Because I don't just only want to blow smoke up a game's ass. Even though it's like, I do like it, though. And even if you rage at a game, it doesn't mean like you don't like it necessarily. Sometimes it means like you do like it. That's why you get so fucking pissed off that you can't do the thing. You're like, but I want to do the thing. I like this game. I will like it more if I'm the best in the world at it. Well, you don't have to be. But... Having mosquitoes biting my arms. Yeah, to get the mystery drink residue. That's right. But no, I wouldn't even really say, like, that all being said, I don't think I would... I don't know if I can accurately say that I dislike any Final Fantasy, like, that all being said. Although, for me, I feel like 4 is starting to lose its luster to some degree. I've played it so much, though. I've played it a lot, but, like, I don't know. Any of the times I played it, I couldn't remember, like, a damn thing. But I've played it a ton. But, like, I don't know. I can't really blame the game for me having played it too much. Like, if I've overplayed a game, then I guess that's a good thing. I mean, like, I even like Mystic Quest. Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I was just kind of thinking about that, how, like, the reason why, like, when I started playing Final Fantasy on my channel, like, aggressively, like I was getting burned out with it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna switch to something else, and I like don't want to be like Final Fantasy guy. But I think the whole time I still was like Final Fantasy guy, but I didn't realize it. At least until I did some Mega Man stuff, then I definitely, well, you know, I called myself Mega Hard for a reason. No, not because I was a Sonic the Hedgehog fan. I haven't played Final Fantasy Zero yet. I do have it though. I want to play it. I keep forgetting that it's a thing. I do need to play that one. M-rated Final Fantasy, sure, why not? Huh? Yeah, Tactics is really good. I'm not good at it though. Like I kind of stumbled through it. I'll never stop saying I'm not happy with my performance with Final Fantasy Tactics, but I got through it. I mean, if I ever decide to play War of the Lions, I could just do something crazy, like actually prepared for a stream for once. Because, like, if it isn't blatantly obvious, or I don't know, maybe you're stumbling across this channel for the first time. What was I even saying? Totally lost my train of thought there. Train of thought didn't have a caboose to begin with. Type O has permadeath, really? I didn't know that. Well, I'm going to save scum the shit out of it if I can. Yeah, Final Fantasy Zero. It was originally on PSP, if I'm not mistaken. Then there's like FFO Type HD or something, I want to say, for PS4. Yeah, I was trying to say, like, I wanted to. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That if I generally, if I stream a game, I just kind of stumble into it without really studying it. Like, I'll just say, like, my stream for Suikoden 2, for instance. Like, I hadn't played it in, God, 6 to 8 years, let's say. But, like, before I streamed it, I didn't, like, look stuff up beforehand. Actually, that might have been the worst example I could have given. Because I might have looked for 108 Stars of Destiny. But generally speaking, I don't look up anything. I just kind of try to stumble through. But if I actually prepared for a game that had previously kicked my ass, I might get through it better. Because I think the last Final Fantasy VIII stream I did went a lot better than my first one, because I actually, like, did some research. On September 9th, I do plan on doing... I still do want to do a level 100 run of Final Fantasy VIII, where I just... As soon as I get control of the characters, I want to grind Squall and Quistis to level 100 and just start playing the game. On the PS4, there's all those cheats, so I can just grind and not worry about dying. And just see how hard it is. I have no GFs equipped, really. I have card and card mod learned, and like a little bit of stats on like Shiva for Quistis, I think, or something like that. So yeah, I know I would lose a lot of like hit point boosts and stuff like that. I don't know if I'll completely screw myself with the run, but that's going to be the fun of trying it when I do it. Love 8, though I understand the hate. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say Bloodborne would be my favorite Souls game, too. Dissidia before Crisis, yeah. Oh, yeah, I did the new threat mod, like, God, like 2017. Yeah, Civilization 6. I bought one of the Civilization games for PlayStation, like in the past couple years. Whichever one that is. Civ 4? 3? Can I see it from here? No. I did buy it, though. I don't know if I'll ever stream it, but I bought it. For PS1. Yeah, Jazz, I remember Renault was your girl. Yeah, the City on PSP was amazing. New one on PS4 is meh. That's mostly what I've heard. I've also heard that like streaming Dissidia is like a copyright nightmare. So if I were to do that, I'd have to like probably mute a lot of the music, unless it's like a visual match, which would be really dumb. But I don't know. If that was the Square policy at the time that they refused to update. I'm under the impression that 8 new threats still isn't complete, so that's kind of why I was like, well, I'll do the level 100 run and give it another year to gestate. And if it's still not done, then I don't know. I'll just not play Final Fantasy VIII again next year. Like, it's not a big deal. Kind of feel like it this year. I totally got sidetracked off of looking for this cord again. Not in here. Here's Pinball Quest, which I forgot I had. It's a pinball RPG, which I haven't played a lot of. I don't think it's like terribly good, but it looks neat. I mean, I could take these games out of here. Soul Blade, Nightmare Creatures. I've never played Nightmare Creatures. Someone told me that this was like somehow like developed by Square, but like, or is it like there was a developer working for Square that was like working on a game, but they like fired him and it turned into this game or something? I don't know if that's even true. Anyways. Poker game that I bought. When I was doing the video game Gambler series, I bought like 8 gambling games. This is one of them. And then I never did another one. I might have done Dragon Quest XI, but that would have been the last one. I don't know why. I could do them again. When I do them again, I want to try to make it more of like an episode rather than like a let's play, you know what I mean? Like, I still want to, like, I guess more of a review than a let's play, I guess, if I were to bother. Aladdin that I still need to play. Ooh, cake. Thank you, Ninja. Plenty of lard in that cake, I trust. Trans fat, free lard. Gluten-free lard as well. I want that lard with extra gluten in it. That's the good taste in lard. Here's a Jughead Jones comic that I have. I don't know why it's right there, but here's my Jughead Jones comic. Would I get a copyright strike if I read Jughead Jones? I can't really. It's mostly this one. This first one's just like pictures. I'm not going to push my luck right now, but I'm going to put it here. Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Mads Don Martin Steps Further Out. I think this is basically a joke book. No, it seems more like a comic book. I don't know where it is, but I have a book somewhere. I'm 99% sure I still have it. I don't remember ever getting rid of it. Called Outrageously Offensive Jokes 2. That I will never be allowed to stream for you guys. But I want to know where it is. It's another Archie comic. Here's Contender. It's like a shitty little boxing game for the PS1, but it's worth like an afternoon. I know it says like $9.99 on it, but I'm pretty sure I paid $5 for it, for whatever reason. No, probably what happened was I rented it for $5. when it went on sale, it was $9.99. Because I would deliberately keep my price tags on stuff because I used to like to know what I paid for it. And now it's just kind of interesting to see what I paid for them. It's not like I'm going to resell a lot of this crap anyway. So I never played this, but Buster Bunny Bust Loose Tiny Toons. Maybe a Konami. I've been thinking about doing the Tiny Toons game for NES lately. I've never, excuse me, oh my, I've never beaten it. But I used to play it a lot when I was little. Excuse me. And I've never played this one, but I guess it's a good one. Zelda. I've been saying, in case you've been missing it, that I've been thinking about playing Zelda 1 for New Year's. I'm not 100% sure, but that's probably what I'm going to do. Try to play through, because Zelda 1's the only Zelda I've ever beaten. And I've only ever beaten the first quest. I've never beaten the second quest. And I don't remember anything about Zelda anyway. Like, if you're to throw me in Zelda, I'm going to, like, I won't be able to get through that without a guide. I sincerely doubt it. The chat will have to hold my hand through that, I imagine. WWF Raw for Super Nintendo. I know it's LJN, but I enjoyed this game. I had fun with it. Like this one in particular, there was Royal Rumble and another one, but I think this was the only one that had finishing moves in it. Because there was one time I was playing as the 1-2-3 kid, and he jumped from turnbuckle to turnbuckle, and I'm like, how did I do that? And then eventually we just found out that everyone had finishing moves of some sort. Anyways. I don't know if I'd still like it, but it was fun back in the day. I didn't know anybody. Here's my Mega Man PET unit. I doubt it. What even powers this thing? A nickel battery that's probably dead. Can I even power this sucker on right now? The chips are like not far. Right here. Yeah, like back in the day, for when there used to be like these Mega Man action figures, like for the Battle Network, and it came. Each of the games would come with like a chip. Like this one is I can't read it because it's mirrored. Cyber Sword Battleship. I forget who this came with, but this came with one of the Robot Masters. I have a bunch of these, but I've never been able to play this, and I don't know if it'll even work. But everything's still working, right? Thing's still ticking. I have to assume I'm still live. Anyways, I can't open this. I am live. Okay. I can't remember how to open this thing. I gotta plug this in somewhere. I'm gonna have to YouTube how to open this blasted thing. Oh, there we go. Oh, this thing's gross looking. But does it work? Is the question. How do I turn it on? This thing might need a little bit of TLC. PET restoration project. But I have a ton of the chips. And I've never got to play this with anybody. I have, like, I'm not kidding, I have a whole bunch of them. This one, like, you can't see them, but like, one, two, let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, like 14 of these that I can find. I have 14 of these goddamn things. Wonder if any of them are worth anything. Probably not. Or if any of them even still work. But I got a couple of attack plus 10s each shot. It'd be fun to try to play this with somebody someday, though. Like if I keep up at all this YouTube crap and actually start going to cons and stuff when the world opens back up, maybe I could find someone to like do battle with my restored PET project. Anyways, I'm putting this back. No, one of them got away. And Dragon Ball Z Attack of the Saiyans, it's a legit Dragon Ball Z turn-based RPG. And it follows the story pretty well. Like, there's dungeons in it where there isn't dungeons in the story, but they did it in places that made sense, so there is a game. But I had a lot of fun with it. If for whatever reason we're not tired of talking about Dragon Ball by the time I get through Kakarot, we could try to play this somehow for the DS. Because I might still want a nerd rage about Dragon Ball. Yeah, Attack of the Saiyans was awesome, Bile. I'm worried that the gameplay might be repetitive for streaming, but because there will probably be just enough Dragon Ball talk that it won't matter anyway. And I beat the optional boss in it. It's too bad there was never a sequel, but they didn't, like... This came out in, like, 2008, I think. Like, I didn't even hear about it. I went to a used game store, not even looking for it, and I'm just like, Attack of the Saiyans, what the hell's that one? I haven't heard of this one. Then I'm like, is this legitimately a turn-based RPG? One finally exists. So at the time I didn't have internet on my phone. I couldn't even use data. So I drove home, like looked it up on GameFAQs, confirmed that it was a turn-based RPG, and I went back and I bought it. But I guess it sold abysmally bad, like less than 20,000 copies. And they ended it, like, clearly them being like, yeah, so Namek Saga, a game like this. But, like, no one bought it because they didn't advertise it at all. No one knew it existed. It was a perfectly serviceable RPG. Like, it had like a Pokemon mode in it. You could catch all the monsters with the evil containment wave. I think you needed, I forget if you needed TN specifically to capture monsters. Because I know Roshi was like the evil containment wave guy initially. Tien did it too, didn't he? Can someone else back me up on that, or just tell me no, Harv? You're going crazy. I didn't play Legacy of Goku, but isn't that more like Zelda style? It's probably fun. I just always wanted a turn-based RPG. Then there was like the NES one that was like a card battler that's really not good. It's just so barren, the whole thing, empty. Yes, okay, Vile, thank you. Tien did and failed on King Piccolo. Yeah, because the Attack of the Saiyans game, I believe, starts... It either starts at the King... I think it starts as soon as Goku is an adult, if I remember correctly. Maybe I will play that after Kakarot. Now I'm kind of hankering for it. I don't know. I'll have to figure out how to get DS stuff working on the computer, but it can't be that complicated. This cord. Here's my PlayStation Move that I've never used. But I bought it for like 20 bucks, so I figured, hey. I just saw a picture I did not expect to see in there. Move. PlayStation Move. I don't think I can use it. PS2 controller, N64. SNES controller. Nothing there. This is a Nintendo cord, I think. Yes. Yeah, Piccolo Jr. Arc to Saiyans. Thank you, Bob. Speedy, can you see him if I actually lean back? Yeah, there he is. Hi, Speedy. This is actually not a bad backstretch right now. I've heard Bravely Default was good. There's 2 of them now, isn't there? I don't really follow the Batman movies or anything, or the games for that matter. That being said, I've been thinking about playing Batman for NES. Oh yeah, have a good night, Kaboom and stuff. Thanks for dropping by to the chill stream. Like I said, I just didn't have it in me to do like a normal game stream tonight, so this is what you get. Discord says hi. Dragon Ball Advance? I don't... Is Dragon Ball Advance... No, it wouldn't be any of the Legacy games. What's Dragon Ball Advance? Is it like Boo's Fury or any... I always want to call it Bu's Furry. Bu's... Bruise... Fur... That's why I didn't want to stream a game. It's like I can't even talk, man. My brain. I did feel pretty good today. I just, once it hit about 7, 8 o'clock, I just crashed out hard. Yeah, I remember Batman on NES being so good back in the day. And what was it? I was watching a few people play it. It just kind of reminded me. I feel like it came up in chat, and then I saw a video, and I'm like, oh, Batman. Because it's like really hard too, I guess. And I remember being hard, but I was also like 6 when I played it. And I remember my brother beating it, but that doesn't mean that it's not hard at all. My brother is very competent, very competent at video games. But like that's, I don't know, like the last time I like seriously played it. I wouldn't mind playing Return of the Joker either. That has there's a really cool remix of one of the songs in Return of the Joker that the Advantage did. They yeah, I need to play Batman for the NES again. I need to get my one-off pile like in front of me and then just start like whacking through them before I have a chance to think about it too much, and then I'm like not as excited to play these games as I could be, you know. That's why I don't like to plan stuff, because I'll get an urge to play a game, and then by the time I get around to playing it, I'm kind of like, hey, I think I like it, but I'm kind of... Like how I was feeling with Lunar. Like I was excited to play Lunar like a month or 2 ago. Now I'm just kind of like, eh. If I had nothing else going on, I would play it. Oh yeah, I still have an NES. One of my subs, Alex Snow, actually donated a NES. So I do have one. I don't know what happened to the one I grew up with. No, this one works great. As good as new. The problem is my dirty ass games. 2D action game that covers Dragon Ball Arc to King Piccolo. Best to play this game before Attack of the Saiyans. Yeah, if I wanted to keep like from a storyline point of view. I need a drink that's not a mystery drink. I need a different mystery drink. 1 second. What do I even have to drink in this place? Oh yeah, I have this mystery drink. That'll do. All kinds of mystery drink. All kinds of not sponsored mystery drink. Anyway, what in the name of Satan's panties did I do with the score? God, how many? I swear I grow Super Nintendo games. Here's SimCity that I also need to play. It's a red potion, that's right. Gotta get my HP back up. Vodka and diesel, yes. My favorite drink. What the hell are these games? Oh, this game. I don't know if you've ever heard of this, but the Flintstones. I keep showing a mirror image, like that's at all helpful. But the Flintstones, The Treasure of Sierra Madrox. It's a Flintstones, like, it's a 2D side scroller, but it's fashioned like a board game. So you like, I think you can play a one player, but you roll a die. I think it has 3 sides. Sometimes you land a mini game. Usually, fun game, and I do want to show it someday. We could probably do this in a night. It would be a longish stream, but we could do it in a night. Title. Jam Volume 1. Which I bought back when I was like 20. I bought 185 Super Nintendo games on eBay. Because I got it in my head at the time that I wanted to sell video games as like, that's what I would do as a living. It took me like going to the flea market 3 times to realize I didn't want to sell games. Which is kind of funny looking back on it. Because I thought everyone was trying to, like, yeah, 185. That wasn't a misspeak. It came out to about $4 a game, so I'm like, well, $10 a game, maybe I can do something. But like, what ended up happening was I cannibalized the set. That Flintstones game was one of the games. I'm just like, this is just mine. But also, I actually got 186, if I'm like, now that I remember, because the same dealer also had Mega Man X3 for like $50 at the time, and shipping was free. Well, it wasn't free, but like I was already buying 185 motherfucking video games from him, so he's like, well, here, it's, like, it's not going to cost extra shipping. So that was actually a pretty good deal. I think that game's still like kind of expensive. But yeah, actually 186 games, but that one I bought for like explicitly for me. No, it was just the card. Oh, Chrono Cross sealed. Oh yeah, I think I remember you telling me that. Signed by the music director. Yeah, Masuda. Right. But he has a silver pristine PS2. Oh, trying to convince him to sell it. Well, I mean, if you can get some money for it. It depends if he thinks. Some of the stuff, it's a matter of like, will you ever use it again, or do you want to just like you really want to hold on to your games if there's some kind of weird stock? It's like, oh, the price might go up. I don't want to go with it. But like, it's kind of the same reason why I don't want to sell Bonk's Adventure. Because it's like, well, what if in like 30 it's like $20,000? Whereas if I sell it now, it's like $600. $600. Because like that means like $600 in the rent and all that. But then I just wouldn't have the game, and like the rent's paid, it's gone. So like I would rather just have it. I have, don't I? I should have X4. X4 I think was like $50 when I bought it. I think no, or was it X5? One of the X games I got relatively new. I think it was X5, for like 50. Yasunori Masuda, thank you. Yeah, musical genius, absolute genius. I think they did Xenogears music too, which is also really good. Just top world-class composing. But like my rationale was, well, my rationale used to be like I could sell it and just buy like, at the time when I was thinking about it, I could like buy a Wii U and just get it on like the Wii shop or whatever. But I'm like, I don't really want a Wii U though. So like I just hold on to this crap. Unless I go nuclear with something, I'm just going to hold on to this garbage. Black Label FF7, that's not bad. I used to have one, but eventually I caved and just got a green label, I think. I think I have a green label currently. Because when I streamed 7 for the first time on my channel, I found it 8 and 9 at a thrift store for like not much. I forget, it was like 20, might have been $20 a piece, I forget. But yeah, normally I'm like, greatest hits on PS2 I didn't really care about. I hate that green sticker on the PS1 though, it's so ugly. But I think I pulled the trigger on. I don't even know where it is. I have a Steam copy now. I have a PS4 copy. I don't really care where my green label Final Fantasy VII copy is. I'll give you a copy of Super Mario Brothers for it. It'll be like, give me 3 copies of Super Mario Brothers, and I'll give you this money. And then you'll be like, Side Mario out of Super Mario Brothers cards, and he spray painted them all. Like, that's how worthless they were. Like, the spray paint probably cost more than the games did. Now to do that, it'd probably cost you 10 grand. I forget how many carts was in it, but it was in. That's something I've thought about doing too, like going through my instruction manuals. And I also have a bunch of like Nintendo Powers, EGMs, Game Pro. I have a few tips and tricks videos. Yeah, I saw it was buffering for a bit. I don't know how much of that you lost. This video probably won't be watchable after the fact, but it's rare books. Nice. Oh, Lord of the Rings. I'm like going back to Dragon Ball Z stuff. For the longest time, I was collecting the orange boxes for Dragon Ball Z. I didn't really like care about the aspect ratio and stuff. I know the orange boxes suck, but I didn't really care that much. I was just like, okay, it's a Dragon Ball. But then, like when I was like heavy into it, they were coming out, and like by some dumb fluke, like I ended up getting the rarest one. I think it's the one that's like from, it might not be the rarest one now, but it was the last time I checked. It was the one that ended somewhere around the Cell arc. Last time I checked, it was like over 100. It's like, okay. But the other ones were like morbid curiosity. But that's like the only one I have because I couldn't find like the other boxes, like the orange boxes at the time. So I'm like, well, I'll just buy the Dragon box. I think it's the only one I have, boxes. It's also like if you see something and you're like, I know this is going to be rare, so you nab it. Banjo-Kazooie. Michael Jordan in the Windy City. Yeah, the Dragon box. Yeah, the Dragon boxes. Yeah, I have the Cell one. I want to say it's box 5. It's 4 or 5. I can't remember. I want to say 5, but I forget. Maybe I have 4 and 5 or 3 and 4 or something. I thought I just had the one. Because I think from going to the Dragon boxes back to the orange boxes or vice versa, like I missed that episode or it like overlapped on one. I don't know. I feel like between the end of the Cell saga and what I saw of the Boo arc after it, or what was after it, I feel like there was like an episode missing there. But I was like, yeah, not gonna look. Although if I ever watch Dragon Ball, like from beginning again, I'll probably just watch Kai. Like I've watched the original one from front to back. The saga, like I don't know if it was like the Boo Saga was bad so much, but like, I think a lot of people were just kind of burnt out with Dragon Ball by the time of the Boo Saga. Like even when I was going through the shows again, it's like I just want to get through this. Super Mario World. And my second most viewed video on my YouTube channel is this game right here. For any trivia buffs in the audience that knows what my second most popular video is without going to my channel page and looking it up right now. Breath of Fire. This was like one of the most exciting, like to actually find this game in the store was like one of the most like excited finds I ever found. It was like one of my most sought after games growing up. My most sought after games growing up were Breath of Fire, Super Punch Out, and Final Fantasy 1. And Breath of Fire was the last one I got. I got it at a local, I think it's the Atlantic Canada video game chain called GameZilla. And their games are overpriced. Well, they were. Now they don't even carry games, which drives me insane. It's like a game. It has like board game stuff and like like Magic the Gathering and stuff. But when they sold games, they were all like super expensive. But I was going to get this no matter what. It was $50 for this, but like I didn't care. And then I played it, and it was great. I had Breath of Fire 2 for years and years and years before that. I just happened to find it used stupidly one time, just dumb luck. Just do a face video game music stream or oh yeah, a fave music. Well, I could even just do that and just have it. Maybe I should do that. Just like curate like 3 hours or so of just my favorite but like chill music, like video game music, and just kind of shoot the shit or whatever. Mortal Kombat. I've streamed this before in the afternoons. Dragon's Lair, yes, Cody, that's right. Dragon's Lair. It was just recently, a scratch ticket video overtook Dragon's Lair, which held first place for like close to 10 years, 8 years probably. Overtaken by Scratch Ticket Sunday, Lotto 649 Instant Edition. Why? Fucked if I know. It must just, I guess a lot of people are just interested to see if there's Scratch Ticket versions, old game reviews. Yeah, what was I saying about like reviews earlier? Oh yeah, like video game gambler stuff. I want to do like more review style. I should do review stuff. Like I record all this footage, or I don't record it, but like I could record the footage. I could just make it. Like I've actually had like a notepad, and was like, this fucking pisses me off, and just like be like, okay, stream 2 around 2 hours in. This thing pisses me off. Yeah, make half of a Chrono Cross music. I could make it all Chrono Cross music. Just play Chrono Cross. That would be the chill music stream. I should do that though. Why not? I could try to see what I could do. Presuming I forget. Presuming I don't forget. I'm not doing very good at finding this card. You know what? I'm not very good at doing my chores when I'm YouTubing, I've noticed. If you can consider unlisting YouTube videos a chore. Well, yeah, between like Chrono Cross and Chrono Trigger, a lot of Suikoden music would be good. some strategic street Sega music. Some Nier Automata. Excellent soundtrack in that game. A lot of it's really hype, but it has some chill music too. Some chill beats. I look up here. I thought I found another PS3 chord. I was going to lose mine. Nier Automata music won Best Video Game Music of the Year. Did it really? That's like... The only reason I'm surprised by that is because Persona 5 was the same year. And that also had a really good soundtrack. But yeah. As much as I like Persona 5, I would say Nier Automata beats it out. Phoenix, thanks for stopping in. Being like an action RPG to be like a favorite game of mine is like weird in my head. It's like, wow, one of them did it. A non-RPG did it. Well, RPG, but I mean like turn-based RPG type of deal. But yeah, phone, I was going to look under my bed. Like maybe a month ago, I found out I could do this. I didn't think my phone could do that. But it's called Torch. I was looking for flashlight, not Torch. Like, speaking about Lunar, I was really close to playing through basically the DS variety of Chrono Trigger that has the optional dungeons and stuff. But now, I don't know. Music. It's so good. The Chrono Cross music is also so good. It's also good. I'm not even that I have trouble even deciding if Trigger or Cross's music is better. Is like crazy that either of them can be as good as each other. Like it's show. It's my internet being my internet statement fallacy. Stream does not like me today. It hasn't liked me a lot lately. Times, but I think I'm going to finally look into getting like a Wi-Fi, like one of those power line Wi-Fi extender things. I'll go to that. The cord I was looking for. Torch. Flame. Behind the couch, is it? The hell? You've run your course. Go to bed. Would have been somewhere crazy, like where I found the. Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn it. That was exactly not what I also have Rocket Robin Hood. Have you ever heard of Rocket Robin Hood? Because if you're anything like me and you like cheesy anything, and you haven't heard of Rocket Robin Hood, come back. Come back, stream. Come back. Rocket Robin Hood broke the stream, damn you. Check the internet connections with this like this, man. Can I do this? Will I break everything? No, okay, good. Internet connection, what's happening? What if I do this? Stream's still working. It looks, I thought it like, this is probably why they tell you not to look at like the viewer count, because it's not accurate half the time. Anyways, if you're a fan of really like cheesy, this is like 19, must say on it somewhere, old 60s Spider-Man era, but they're so corny. It's hilarious. They're so bad. Robin, I wish I. Anyways, that was like, that's a passion of mine. I've kind of fallen, not like out of love with. I just haven't really. I used to love watching really like corny, cheesy, bad movies. Like the worse, the better. But in recent years, it's not as fun to watch like a shitty movie by yourself. It's fun to riff with a buddy. It's fun to riff with you or something. What are you doing? Anyway, where's this cord? Put my cord back. What do you do with my cord, guys? I might actually be back here. It's not there. Well, good night. I'll take care. Higher from the Great White North. All right, Jez, thanks for goes. Don't let the lard melt at the same time. I don't know. I lost this cord forever. Here's my new yoga mat that's not like torn to shreds. Not like another new yoga mat. I thought I bought like a different colored one, but maybe it was this one. When I get back on the Ring Fit, this will be the yoga mat. It's the other one's getting all like, I'm gonna throw it out right now actually. I guess you're just watching me clean my apartment. It's just, there's pieces falling off of it. I don't want Speedy to eat them. Serves me well, Yoga Mat. Thank you for your service. Now that I'm here. Oh, what's all this business? Oh, what is the HDMI cable is this? Looking all swanky. Well, that can go over here. This is my inversion table. I could use it right now and show you guys my inversion table. I would never have another reason to, so maybe I will right now. 1-inch thick sectional foam mats for yoga. Oh, nice. Working out. It's good to not like mush the joints on the hard surfaces. It just feels so gross. Let's do this. Let's use the inversion table because I'm so scatterbrained today. Did I ever show up? Yeah, I've definitely shown off my guitar before. poor guitar. Yes, was that in place? Yeah. Play guitar? No, that's the problem. I'm pretty good at Guitar Hero, so my thought process was, I'm just gonna sit here with the guitar and be a poser for a minute. Actually, because I saw this guitar and I'm like, look how sparkly and green it is. I like it. Yeah, that's what I was getting to. So years ago, I bought Rocksmith. I didn't have a guitar at the time, but I bought it for Xbox 360. I brought it to a few friends' houses who had a guitar. Seems like the stepping stone I would need to learn guitar. But now I need to find the Rocksmith cord. Speed coming out of hiding. And I think it's over there. But if I can find the cord, the game's around, and I could actually plug it in because it's electric. And I could play it. I couldn't really stream it, not on YouTube anyway. But yeah, just like I kind of was screwing around with it for a bit, then I just completely lost interest. I just feel like it's kind of a waste for me. Like, I have finger dexterity from Guitar Hero. I know it's not the same thing. But like it did teach me about some, like, I know what a hammer-on is because of Guitar Hero. I understand the concept of that, like a pull-off. I get the idea and stuff like that, and you know, it kind of helps with, I know there's like a little more to the placement. Like, I would have to muscle memory the placement, but you know, I don't know. I have a little bit of, like, I'm used to just sliding down some frets. But yeah, my Squire strap, all shiny. I should shine her back up. It's pretty guitar. Should get some love. Shouldn't be wasting. There was some random update where I just made like horrible noise with this guitar, I think. Anyways, I was gonna use. Ow. I'm gonna also step on every sharp thing in my house. Maybe I should. How much further down dare I angle the camera? That's probably okay. Scratch my hand for a minute. But like, what you do with this thing is like you strap yourself in at the feet. Kodo Dagami, how you doing? Yeah, Mega Crotch, exactly. At the Mega Church. I'm going to show you my my inversion table. Strap myself in this thing. Get in position. Lean back. Helps relieve tension on your back. Oh, there we go. When you're good and ready, you can lean all the way back. But inversion tables are also really good for getting your lymphatic system moving around. As your lymph fluid doesn't have a major organ to pump it, it's a gravity-based system. And maybe you don't know this, but there's actually more lymph fluid in the human body than there is blood, even. It's all gravity, from hot to cold. Like, you don't want to be too, you know, crazy about it and like shock your system. But like, inversion table, you know, that's also another way. Yes, very sneaky, sneaky. I have to change it. Whatever I do to the cord I'm looking for. That's not it. This is cord I'm looking for. I'm gonna have more. I'm gonna have more of my mystery drink. Oh, this is actually the cord. I actually just found it. We did it. We found the thing. I guess really I didn't need it. Stream was a success. Thank you, Kodo. How do we factory reset this thing? I know we can. And I'm just like, look at my mess. So definitely need to, like, I don't know, maybe I should just stream me tidying my, like, what do I mean? I'm doing that right now, for fuck's sake. All I need to do is just keep it at this. Anyways, format the thing. There's some Scratch Ticket Sundays on here, but I don't care. Actually, that doesn't make sense. Yeah, no, the SD card's not even in here. What am I talking about? The battery on this thing is really good. It's still charged. It's probably in setup. Format. No. What? Oh my fuck. Did I just actually fix it? No. Set the operation mode of USB connect. I don't know. Automatically selects and connects. Sure, let's try that. Maybe that's all I needed to do. Power save. Off. Actually, let's leave power save on for now until I figure this out. Now I want to tinker with this on my computer. S-rank stream. Where am I going to plug this some bitch in? Like my bum. I should really pay more attention to like the camera placement, but I don't. This. Play some acoustic Guitar Hero. I could. Well, I could play. Do I have my Guitar Hero controller? I know I have a Rock, but I definitely have a Guitar. 1 second. Maybe I only have the Rock Band controller. I'm just sure I still have a Guitar Hero controller. What do I do with it? Maybe I did throw it away because it doesn't work anymore. No, there it is. I can play Jordan acoustically. That was Jordan on Expert in Guitar Hero. Oh yeah, and the Star Power. Yeah, thanks to Cody for stopping by. I'll catch you later. Now, that's probably about as good as I would play it right now anyway. That actually that got me breathing heavy. I put a lot into that. But yeah, you definitely need a Star Power. Now that I need to clip. Now there's a stream highlight. What am I doing? Okay. So can I actually access my videos here? Because maybe I'll go do a scratch ticket Sunday on a picnic tape or something. Excuse me. Fall Guys is like super addictive for some reason. Do it up, Coda. Like you can see me. I'm like, I have a box in the way. I'm like, you can't see me, but it's like, no, you definitely can't. You can see me fine. But yeah, I'm like super addicted to Fall Guys. I haven't played it today, but I was busy today. But what the hell am I looking for? But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with it. This CO plugged in. What are you talking about? Even the right one. Excuse me. The annoying part is when I'm going to go back to that part where I was freaking out the Guitar Hero controller. It like won't be. It'll probably be garbage in the VOD. Okay. Okay. Open folder files. Okay. I actually kept the. Well, that's kind of annoying. I'll check over here. I can't very well. Oh, wait a second. Well, how do I have all these empty, like like these things? How do I have all these empty these things? I ruined it. Well, I mean, I found the camcorder. That was the main story here. How the hell did I... I don't know. So annoying. Oh. Did I troll myself? I don't know, I might just have to find another micro SD. I don't want that, and I don't do the. I got an achievement for finding that cord. I know, right? I don't think I'm fine. It's like, what the hell did I do with it? Not there. Oh, I might have just. My old GoPro camera. I am insufferable. Oh my god. Head out there, man. All right, Bob. Have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. I mean, the real story. So it's pretty much the climax. It is. And I don't think I'm gonna find the. Oh, right now. One last look here. Yeah, I think I'm finding this right now. It's probably. What device would I have put that in? I don't know. I think that's going to be about all she wrote. But yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoy, even just if I want to sit down and just kind of chat for a bit. Nice to know you guys are down for that every so often. Something a little different. I don't know how often I'll do stuff like this, but like whenever I feel compelled to, I think I'm just gonna. The next time I stream, I intend to stream Crystal Chronicles. I'm probably not going to do Scratch Ticket Sunday. I'm probably just going to upload Ring Fit Adventure instead this week. And if there's a new Scratch Ticket out, I might do it, but I'm tired of doing repeat tickets. So that means this would be the week I would buy one and win the grand prize. I'll go to my the place I really buy the Scratch Tickets at next week. I will see that someone had won the grand prize at that location. But yeah, I wanted to get my camcorder going because, I'm being honest, I had an idea. Oh, I remember now. Okay. I had a stream idea, or not a stream, a video idea. And I pretty well need the camcorder for it. To do it the way I want, but I'll probably just not do it. Anyways, I'm going to sign off now. Probably not going to be streaming Friday. I'm probably going to be busy, but if I'm on, I'm on. And same with Saturday. Saturday is another maybe day. Sunday, I would like to stream Crystal Chronicles, so we will see. So don't forget the lard, and until then, I'm gonna get up. I mean, a little bit. What did I just do? How did I do that? How to do that? Yeah, say bye in the chat. Thanks. No, that's reverse cows. Thanks, guys. Catch you later. Have a good sleep. I'm gonna turn all the lights out too, just to be like that about it. See, it's like nighttime now. There, now it's like ASMR stream. Let's watch the movies in the dark, guys.